Hi guys, this is Ranjit, and in this video let's have a relook at this Micromax Note 1 smartphone that I had unboxed. Now I have used this for a couple of days, so I have actually found some things with this one. So let's talk about it, and I'll divide it into 9 broad points. And guys, this is not the full review because still I haven't got any OTA update on this. I'm waiting for that. Hopefully some of the issues that I mentioned might be fixed with the OTA update, but there are some other issues which I'm a little bit skeptical about. So let's talk about this one. And again guys, watch my unboxing video about the physical overview, camera samples and all this. I'm not going to repeat all those points in this video, and we'll also do some gaming because some of you have asked me. And the first thing is guys, regarding the UI stutters, now I've installed quite a few apps and I do notice it a lot more now. So that issue is definitely there on this phone, and I hope they fix it, because many times in the apps when I'm moving around I do notice that stutter, and that should simply not happen with the phone that is having the G85 chipset. It's a pretty powerful chipset in the budget range, and also they claim that it's stock Android. The thing is that this is not completely stock Android guys, as I've mentioned in my unboxing video also. Here if you notice, this is actually these icons are not stock Android. Actually what Micromax is doing is that it's basically using an Android skin still, but they have kept the look closer to stock Android, like left you get the pane and all those things. So I was hoping that we won't find that stutters. It's very difficult to notice it on this camera, but yes, the stutters I am noticing it quite a bit, and generally it happens a lot more when the phone is just on standby and after 10 minutes you unlock it and use it, you'll notice some stutters. So that is there. And guys, regarding the stock Android, it is not stock Android. Let me actually show you, as I've showed you these icons itself. This is a customized variant, and you also have a lot of options, extra options like Dura speed. You'll not have all that on stock Android. This intelligent assistant and all those things. Again, that lag was there. And one thing some of you have asked me is regarding multi-touch display. By default, when you get this phone in this intelligent assistant, these 3 finger screenshot is enabled like this. If you do, you get a screenshot. But if you're going to use this, disable this, I would say, if you are using this phone or you're getting this phone, and even the second one using the split screen, keep it disabled. And now you won't have any issues with multi-touch. I did test it also. If I go to the multi-touch tester, as you can, 10 fingers, here are my 5 fingers it's showing, and if I do 10, it's going to show 10 fingers. So that works, but again you have to disable it. If you don't do that, only 2 and that can be issue in some of the games and stuff. I disabled it, then I played some games, it was fine. So that is something that you have to note. Also regarding DRM, some of you have asked me, and the sad thing is that yes, the wide one support it has is only for L3. What does this mean? This means that for some apps like Netflix, Amazon Prime, etc., they will not stream in HD quality. They'll be restricted only till 480p. Can this be solved? Yes and no. Yes, this is a software thing, and some brands earlier also had this issue and they did fix it with software update, but many brands did not. So it'll be interesting to see if Micromax can fix this with the OT update. But as of now, for stuff like Netflix, Amazon Prime, where DRM is there, it will be restricted to only 480p. YouTube is fine. I'm able to get full 1080p on the same. And if you notice, it's using my GeoSIM here. And first, let's test the network speed on this one. This is on mobile data. So let's just switch on this speed test app, and it should find the Geo server. Let's see. It takes a couple of seconds. It's on 4G, as you can see. And regarding calls, I did not have a problem. The good thing is that it also supports VO Wi-Fi, that is voice over Wi-Fi. So that was fine, and call quality was fine on Geo network. So let's do this test, and if I just press it here, go. Let's see how much speeds do we get. And right now I'm not getting good one guys, because maybe the network issue. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I tried it and it was going around 20 megabit on mobile data. So that's actually good. Right now, yeah, it's increasing now to 8, 9, but you can get about 20 megabit. But again, this does not have any carrier aggregation or anything. So mobile data's max 20-22 megabit you can expect with this one. Let's, just for the heck of it, let's also test. This is the Fold 2, and this one actually has my what is this, Airtel SIM. I'm just going to hit continue. Allow, and let's just do the speed test. and let me, yeah, Wi-Fi is disabled. So let's do this. I don't know why it's going to Pioneer. Let me just kill this app again. It should select Airtel as a server. So here we got a speed of about 7.9 and 2 point. Let me actually show you the results. If I go over here, earlier I was doing it, as you can see I got 17 also, max about 21 megabit also. This was the max that I got on LTE. If you notice here, I don't know why it's not going to what do you say, Airtel servers for some reason. Let me actually manually select Airtel because using the Airtel SIM, and let's see this. This one obviously, as it's a flagship, has carrier aggregation, and oh yes, as you can see, these are like, what do you say, on mobile it goes pretty high. So yes, you can expect about 21 megabit on LTE with this one, but this does not support carrier aggregation. Some of you have asked me, but again, for the budget price you can't expect that. Now let's also test another thing. Micromax claims that this also has 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi, so that's actually nice, and I have a pretty high speed internet connection, so let's test that. So let's just get out of this and enable Wi-Fi. So let it connect to my Wi-Fi network, and we'll also test the same thing over here, same Wi-Fi router on this one. This obviously also supports. So let's see, and if I go over here, yes, it's my Geo what do you say, Geo fiber we are using. So let's test on this. This is 5 gigahertz, and as you can see, the Wi-Fi is almost full signal that we are getting. Let's test it. How much do we get? Supports 5 gigahertz. It's much better than just 2.4. And here, as you can see, we're hovering about 45 or so on the Wi-Fi. I have seen it touch as high as about 100 megabit also, so that's actually a nice thing. I don't know, right now it's just what do you say, but let's test the same network over here. Let's just get out of this. I'm on a very high speed connection. I have seen it go as high as about 100, 120 if you are in the same room. We are in this second room. So definitely, yes, 5 gigahertz band is there. But what I've noticed is that, you'll notice it here, the 5 gigahertz band antennas are slightly on the weaker side, but I won't complain because it's there. It's much better than 2.4. Same Wi-Fi network. Let's see how much speeds do we get on this one. Again, this is connected to Wi-Fi, and hopefully it will find the server. Just giving you an idea about the Wi-Fi antenna's performance. And here, as you can see, we are touching what? 250 megabit on the same Wi-Fi router. So yes, it does have that 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi band, and if you're in the same room with that router, yes, I have seen it going as about 120 or so, but again, the Wi-Fi antenna's calibration is not done that great. As you can see, the speed difference, same Wi-Fi router that we're using. This is also on 5 gigahertz, this is also on the 5 gigahertz band. So yeah, that's regarding the network. No carrier aggregation, but as I've told you, on 4G I was getting max speed about 21-22 megabits, so that you can expect. Now let's move to another thing, and that is regarding the gaming performance, and I'll show you the Call of Duty that I played. So guys, this is Call of Duty, and by default it was on the low graphics settings. I've now changed it to medium graphics settings, and as you can see, even in the medium graphics settings, it actually works fine. I did not have an issue. Yes, some minor stutters here and there that I'm noticing, but as you can see, the game is very much playable on this one. There is some stutter I'm noticing at times, but again, we are playing, this is multiplayer, guys, not what do you say, campaign or something. But I'm happy with the performance. It's very much playable, as you can see, getting kills on. But yeah, some minor stutter at times. Maybe if you just keep it at low graphics settings, that is the default, might be better. But as you can see, I'm able to get the kills easily. So in terms of this Call of Duty gameplay, PUBG is not available right now still on Play Store, so I can't test it out. But as you can see, this one, even at the medium graphics settings, very, very much playable. Yes, some minor stutters that I have noticed here and there. And earlier also, I was playing this game and I noticed a strange issue. 3 levels I played and it was fine, but suddenly after the game ended, it just got stuck and I had to exit. So yes, there are some bugs, so they have to actually work on it. It's not like it's bug free. But as you can see, in terms of playability, very good. I did not have a problem in terms of playability with this, as you can see. So you can definitely play, but as I've told you, there are some bugs and they need to fix it. So let's just get out of this Call of Duty. And another thing is that the back, yes, this portion gets slightly warm, but it's not like that it's getting extremely hot or something. That is something that I have noticed almost with every smartphone after playing a couple of games. So no extreme heat that I noticed. And to be frank, for the price of 11,000, the gaming experience is fine. Apart from that minor stutter that I'm noticing, hopefully they can fix it, because I feel this device is unoptimized, because even the UI I noticed that minor lag at times. Again, I also played this Asphalt 9 and the experience was same, mostly good, but some minor stutters at times. So for gaming, it performed actually much better than I was expecting. I was not expecting the Call of Duty at medium graphics settings to be this smooth. But I hope with software updates, that minor UI lag that we noticed, they fix it. Now coming to another thing that I noticed is that this one comes only in 4 gigabytes of RAM. And right now, as of now, the RAM management has not been done well on this one. This device has a very bad habit of booting out apps. As you can see, Twitter, it just booted out of. The thing is that, yes, we were playing games, that's why it happened. But even while if you're not playing heavy games and stuff, it has a bad tendency to boot out recent apps out of memory, even after 10 minutes if you don't use it. So that way, I would say the RAM management has been very, very poor on this one. And that's the reason some apps require themselves to be in RAM. Apps like Truecaller, etc. are simply not working. Again, I hope they fix it with the software update. It really needs a software update to fix this bugs. So I hope they actually do that. And coming to the battery life, here I'm actually sort of happy with the battery life. The battery life has been good. It has a 5000 milliamp hour battery, and you can get anywhere about 5.5 to even about 7 hours of battery life on this one. And another thing that I like is that, again, I'm using it only with the single SIM, guys, not with dual SIM. The idle drain is actually pretty low on this device, so that way it is good. But now coming to one big issue that I have with this smartphone is the back is plastic. I don't mind it. This is completely plastic, guys. But the thing is that when I was just looking at this phone closely, just notice if I press this area, I'll just bring it near my microphone. What is this rubbish? Creaking sound if I press this? And I haven't dropped this smartphone or done anything. So this actually worries me. This is just after 5 days of usage. It's behaving like this. What will happen if the phone falls down? We know that it does not have any Gorilla Glass. Micromax hasn't specified what type of glass protection it has. So the build quality actually worries me. I hope this is not a prevalent thing in every unit. But again, I have seen some other YouTubers also complaining about the build quality. So I hope Micromax pays attention to it and looks at it and does a better quality control issue. Because this bad creaking noise I haven't seen on any smartphones during the last 2 years, even cheaper smartphones than this one. So that is something that I do not like. And I just hope Micromax gives a OTA update and fixes some of the issues like minor lag and other stuff that we're having on this device. Will they do that? It's a big question. I don't know. Let's keep our fingers crossed. But what do you guys think about this Micromax Note 1? Do let me know in the comment section. Anyways, guys, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit and I hope to see you in my next video. Take care, guys.